Attention, 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 game, game, attention, attention, game, game, let's go.
Never lose gaming. Never lose gaming.
Hey, 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 let's go. Hey, 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 let's go.
What's up guys, it's Leo and Tony, and we're here to do another little top 5 video for you guys. Last time I talked about anime. This time I'm going to talk about a subject I really know a lot about. Let's talk about Metal Gear Solid. Now for those of you that don't know, Metal Gear Solid is an RPG spy game where you sneak around and try to fight this thing called Metal Gear. And sometimes it even relates to you having to fight the big boss and control of Metal Gear. Now, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid. In fact, I played all of the games ever, stretching all the way back to the very first one. You know, the very first one that looked something like this? Yes! If anybody here in the audience knows what I'm talking about, yeah, that game was the shit. But, with there being a long span of games, that means there's a lot of characters. So, I'm only going to pick out the top 5 most memorable characters in Metal Gear Solid. Now, for this list, I'm going to exclude a lot of main characters, such as Raiden, Solid Snake, and Naked Snake, because those guys are instantly like the stars of all the games, so I really can't put them in the top 5. They'll be like the top 3, so yeah. Now, I'm going to be going over a lot of details from different games, and there might be a little bit some spoilers, so spoiler alert. Number 5, Fat Man. From what I've seen, most people don't like. This is Snake. From what I've seen, a lot of people don't like Metal Gear Solid 2, mostly for the fact that you're playing as this new girly character, which is Raiden. Well, that's before Raiden became awesome. You know, before we found out how awesome Raiden is. But Metal Gear Solid 2 had a lot of baddies in it. Some actually pretty cool ones. You know, Vamp, Fortune. But the one that stuck out the most to me was Fat Man. Now, Fat Man's about a 350-pound dude with a dog cone around his fucking head, riding around on roller skates, and he's fucking the best at bombs. So about quarter way through the game, you meet this old black dude named Peter Stillman. Turns out he's a bombs disposal expert, and he's like the badass motherfucker of all bomb disposal experts. Now Stillman, having trained Fat Man, knows all Fat Man's tricks, and he helps you and gives you an ion spectrometer that helps you sniff out all of his fucking bombs. The only way you can do it though is if you log into the node and open up the radar, because then you wouldn't be able to see it otherwise. Now he talks about Fat Man like Fat Man was just a normal kid until bombs were introduced to his life. But they said he built a nuclear bomb when he was only 10, so the fuck? How the hell do you build a nuclear bomb when you were only 10? Where the fuck do you get the materials to build a nuclear bomb when you were 10? Now, according to the game, you're walking back through all the places that you've been so far looking for bombs. And if you look up in the corner, you can see your little radar. It looks like somebody, you know, farted a little orangey pee kind of mist. Long story short, you go there and you defuse all the bombs, pretty much by spraying this stuff that freezes it for 24 hours or whatever. Peter found out that there was another bomb thanks to Snake, or Plissken. Spoiler! That there's a bomb at the bottom of one of the struts. One that can't be detected by that little ion spectrometer thing that he gave you earlier. But Stillman decided to bring up the fact that a famous church got wiped off the map because of him. And because of that, he retired. And something happened to his leg. It's not really sure. It just says he lost his leg. But clearly you can see when he's walking, he still has a leg. So the fuck are you talking about? But when they found out Fat Man was a student, they were like, hey, get your old ass in here. You trained this fucker, so now you gotta come fix it. Now, Stillman gets to the bottom of the freaking strut, and he sees the bomb. He's like, oh, this is a bomb I've never seen before. I don't know how if I could... But he tells Raiden to go down to the bottom of strut A. There should be another bomb down there exactly like the one that he found down at the bottom of his strut. I forgot what strut it was. You gotta find the bomb detector that he left over there in the freaking pantry. Then go all the way from the pantry, all the way back to the freaking bottom of strut A, find that last bomb, and then spray it. You get a codec message saying, hey, Fat Man just found out you just disabled all his bombs, and now he wants to talk to you. Go to the heliport area, and that's where he'll be. You get up there, and there's a bomb already up there. You're like, shit. So you run over there, grab the bomb, you fucking defuse it. Next thing you know, you hear skating. And who is it? This fat ass dude on fucking rollerblades zooming around with a wine glass in his hand. Where the fuck did you get the wine from? And why did you only pour one glass and then decide to go skate around? Is he drunk? Is he drunk skating? You mean to tell me that this fool has been zooming around this whole entire time on the top of a heliport with fucking rollerblades on, drinking wine, and now he wants to fight? Who the fuck? And then that wasn't enough. While you're fighting this dude, he's planting more fucking bombs in different areas. So make sure you got that ion spectrometer fucking thing all booted up so you can find him while he's shooting at you. And then if that wasn't the end of it, after you beat him, you're like, finally, I beat his ass. And then he's like, oh, guess what? There's another fucking bomb. It's real close by. And you're like, fuck! Where the fuck is the bomb at? And you know, Raiden's being a stupid ass because he's just sitting there pointing the gun at him like, where is it? Where fucking is it? Like, he doesn't have to tell you, dude. He's dying. He doesn't have to tell you anything. That's the reason why everybody didn't like Raiden, because he's a little wimpy bitch. Well, I didn't like Raiden because he was a little wimpy bitch. After everything that they said, Raiden had something to ask about afterwards. Metal Gear Solid, one of the first games I ever played from the Metal Gear Solid series. I had a little demo disc, and pretty much you get to play all the way up to the part where the DARPA chief had a heart attack, and that was the end of the game. There's a couple characters from this game on this list, but the one I'm going to stick with first, Gray Fox, a cyborg ninja. So you just walk through this gas-filled area, and you had to shoot the little homing missile thing to hit the freaking generator to fucking blow up the thing so you can walk through the fucking live wire floor, which is a fucking hilariously fucking overpowered security system. Like, seriously, what the fuck? And then you end up hearing a bunch of gun shooting and screaming, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? You open up the door and there's blood spraying all over the wall. You're like, I'm pretty sure there's no zombies in this game, but what the fuck just happened in this hallway? So you walk down the hallway and there's a dude sitting there saying he's a monster. Monster. And all this other shit. Well, pretty much he's dying, so you know, I can't really make fun of that guy because he got sliced in half. Well, he didn't get sliced in half, but he got fucked up. But isn't it weird that he's like the only guy that's like, you know, still intact? Where everybody else has like limbs chopped off of him? I don't fucking know. But then you end up going into the fucking room over there, and this is where you meet Otacon. And you know, Otacon's being attacked by this cyborg ninja dude. And you're like, huh. And he turns around and he's like, Snake. And you're like, excuse me? Do I know you? Now, my first reaction when I saw this dude was, I'm not gonna have to fight this dude, am I? No, right? I'm not gonna have to fight him, right? No. No. Fuck! So yeah, you have to fight him. But you can't shoot him. Because if you shoot him, he does some type of ninja cool shit that slices you instantly and you die. So now you have to fight this dude hand-to-hand combat style. Which, if you read his movements, you can probably do it in one hit, one take. But, you know, me being a kid, I really didn't read his movements or know that you were supposed to read his movements. So, yeah, I died a lot. I died a lot. Especially when you start beating his ass, and he's like, yes, more, Snake, hit me more. I'm like, I need an adult. But this guy was really memorable to me because Snake didn't know who the fuck he was at first. But then after that fight, he was like, Gray Fox? Colonel, that was Gray fucking Fox. And the Colonel's like, that's not possible. He died. Well, apparently in Metal Gear Solid, just so you guys know, in Metal Gear Solid lore, nothing's impossible. You might think somebody's dead, but that fucker comes back and then you're like, oh, so I guess he wasn't dead. So wait, if he wasn't dead, does that mean that this guy's really dead? Unless you physically saw somebody get shot in the fucking head or face, it's great to assume that they're fucking dead. Okay, anytime they die of anything else, they're not probably dead. I'm just letting you know that. But not only that, you thought this guy was an enemy the whole entire time until he shows up at the end of the fucking game. Spoilers. Until he shows up at the end of the fucking game to help you fight Liquid in Metal Gear Rex. And he went out like a straight up gangster. Being squished. I mean, he just squished him. Like a bug. Number 3. Revolver Ocelot. Alright, now Revolver Ocelot shows up in Metal Gear Solids 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, but you first meet him in Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3, he's this pompous asshole who doesn't even know about what gun he's supposed to fucking have. Until Big Boss tells him like, hey, there's a revolver technique. And then after you whoop his ass for the first time, after that, then he gets a revolver, and then he doesn't know how to use the fucking revolver. So then he's like, you know, yeah, I got a fucking revolver this time. There's gonna be no fucking mistakes. And he can do that cool spinning move with the fucking thing, and it's badass. But he didn't count his fucking shots, and he ends up trying to shoot you more than 6 times. And you know, Snake pretty much whoops his ass again. Well, no, it's Evil. Evil whoops his ass again. Evil whoops his ass for the first time. Snake whooped his ass the first time. Pretty much that guy gets his ass whooped a lot. And then later on he finds out that he can use 2 revolvers and look even more badass, spinning them and doing all this other shit. So when you fight him, he's using his revolver and you know, it's pretty badass. Now the reason why he's on this list is because he's fucking badass. This guy, everywhere he shoots, he has some type of magical ricochet bullets that if you shoot that wall, it'll bounce off of that wall, and then bounce off of that wall, then bounce off a chick's ass, it bounces off that chick's ass, and hits a bird in the sky, hits a bird in the sky, bounces off of that thing, and comes down and shoots you in the fucking head, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? You think I'm bullshit? No, I am not bullshitting. Check out this. What the fuck? Really? How did he know that that angle will do that and kill? How? He didn't fucking know that. But the thing that trips me out about him is his fucking revolver juggling technique. Then juggle the fucking thing fucking 6 times while shooting. And he's just... What the fuck? Who does this? Who has time to practice this? What the hell is going on? Number 2, the Fury. Now the Fury is a member of the fucking Cobra unit. Like the most badass heroes of the First War, pretty much. Headed up by fucking the Boss. Now, the Fury's a pretty awesome dude. Not only can this dude fly, but he was an astronaut, apparently. Because when you first meet him, he says, I went to space. So it's pretty easy to say that this guy is fucking crazy. But the only thing I don't understand is, why the fuck is he furious? Like, he's supposed to carry that into battle, I understand, but... Why is he mad? He went to space. Unless they fucked him over in space and left him there, then, yeah, that kind of sucks. But... okay, but this is not the reason why this guy is number 2. The reason why this guy is number 2, not only is he like one of the hardest boss fights because he runs around these fucking corridors blowing flames at you and shit, and if you don't dodge the flames, you can die pretty fucking easily. Now I know there's probably lots of tricks that you can use or whatever, you know, to beat him, but the trick I use is really simple method. All you have to do is get the shotgun and blow his fucking ass away. Pretty much hide behind a corner, wait for him to walk by, and boom! And he cusses, son of a bitch! But one of my favorite parts about fighting this dude is, 1, he cusses a lot when you shoot him. 2, if you die, he'll say, dead. Did he feel the fury? And the last one is, after you kill him, he gives his dramatic speech. Now, a lot of the Cobra units, after you kill him, they say something. Now, the pain, he really didn't say much. He just said, the pain. Blew up in pain. That's all it said. The fear, he didn't say much either. He just said that he saw the fear and then he blew up and arrows just shot out of every which way and almost impales you. In the end, he gives his speech about how the boss will be proud of you and everything, and he can return to the forest at last, and his whole entire fucking camouflage turns from green to the colors of dead leaves, and then he blows up. But the Fury, he gives this thing saying that, boss, you're the last one. It's up to you now. I'm off to be with the sorrow. So, he takes ignition in this fucking jetpack thing that he has, and he shoots up into the air. He's like, I can see the Earth. I'm like, wait, dude, that's not the Earth. That's the seal. Oh, shit. Well, And just when you think the guy's dead, all of a sudden, these 2 fireballs start flying all over the place, and you're like, Snake's like, the fuck? And he's holding this knife like, can I cut this? What? Can I cut this? What the fuck is this? What the hell? One of the flames comes after you like a fucking homing missile. You have to dodge that shit like the goddamn Matrix to even get away from it. It blows open the door. And then he sees the next one coming and it's a gigantic face. And he's like, ah! And Snake's like, ah! So you run through the fucking door and you hear, Fury! That was loud. That scared the shit out of Tony just now. Alright, let's do a quick little recap, shall we? Metal Gear Solid 2, Fat Man. Number 4, the Cyborg Ninja, aka Gray Fox. Number 3, fucking Revolver Ocelot. And number 2, the Fury, Metal Gear Solid 3. Number 1, Metal Gear Solid 3, the Boss. Now, she's first introduced as the mother of the Special Forces unit, the person that was in charge of the fucking Cobra unit that helped lead them to victory in the First War. And she's also Snake's mentor, the person that taught Snake how to do CQC. Now, this is Snake, not Solid Snake, don't get it fucking confused. So then you automatically think that she's gonna be on your side. You know, this is gonna be great. Then it turns out that she fucking double crosses you to fucking steal a guy's Sokolov. And you're like, what the fuck? Then every time you meet her after that, she just kicks your ass. Literally, every fucking time you see her, she kicks your ass. Come to find out, spoilers, come to find out that she's actually the best good guy in the fucking world. Kind of like Hitachi. Kind of like it is. She pretty much took on the role as a bad guy because the United States was like, yeah, well, we need a bad guy. So, hey, you're loyal to the country, right? All right, go be the bad guy for this. And critically helped our other agent out. Yeah. The boss. The boss is the most ultimate fighter in the whole entire freaking game series. And everybody talks about her like she's the legend because she is. From what they said, she single-handedly won the war along with her Cobra unit. And then after that, trained the greatest fucking soldier in the fucking world to become even more of a badass soldier. Not only that, but her ideals spread out throughout the whole entire Foxhound division, which helped mold Naked Snake, and thus far Solid Snake, to this very day. She's the most memorable character to me because she's the one that started it all. She was the reason why Snake became Big Boss. Because one must live and one must die. The one that lives, the one that wins is cursed to everlasting battle. No end in sight. She truly gave her life to save this country. And that's why she's number one in my book. But hey, this is just one guy's opinion. If you got your own opinion, go ahead and voice it down in the comments below. Leave a like and maybe I'll do more videos like this. It'll be awesome. So hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, click the link here. And if you want to check out our channel, click the other link there. Also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We post a lot of stuff every day. Thanks guys, this is Leo signing out.